Good morning, Sagittarius. I hope this day finds you well. All is well, gang, gang. I try to fit them all in. Welcome to Sage Muse. Thank you to those who showed up in my live on Instagram last night. And just like an announcement as far as that goes, I'm going to put my Instagram link in the description box so that anyone who is interested can follow me there, because I plan to go live there and do live mini readings every week, every Tuesday. Okay, and that's like a question for the same price that you get for the extendeds. And I will still do live here on Thursdays. But yeah, we're getting it going, Sag. So let's get into your day. If you're looking for personals, check out the link in the description. It's always there for you. I'm getting ready to figure out what my special is for the rest of the month, since we're getting into the last part of the month. So, Sag, there might be a storm brewing, Sag. I'm not gonna lie about that. And with this Mars Uranus conjunction and all of the other astrology, I'm trying to get them all in there, astrologying as it is, because it really is. I mean, look at all the retrogrades we already have going on right now. Saturn, Pluto, and there's more happening in August, and then we have the full moon at the end of the week, well, on the 21st. And I'm just here to tell you, Sag, there's a lot going on. And it can be very confusing. I have seen this reflected in the messages. Like, one thing I've noticed is that we're not getting direct answers. We seem to be getting what we still need to do. It's almost like the universe is saying to us, I'm not going to tell you how it all turns out. Let's see what you're still willing to do. But just so you know, Sagittarius, though, seriously, there could be someone making you angry. I feel like I'm really seeing it, because we have aura here, like for the energy affecting you. You could be feeling some feelings, and definitely this full moon, and we always have a 3-day build up to it, is, you're trying to be positive. I feel like you're getting this reminder to keep your flow positive, especially when, because asteroids are here too, and they can be like, events that seem harsh for sure, because it's highlighting polarities, like kind of telling you what is happening is neither good nor bad. And maybe you're even being called to really see that people themselves aren't one thing. No one is one thing. We are all the paradox, Sag. We are all good, we are all bad, and it's funny because you're really being called to remember that. Definitely. And it might be hard, because underneath it all, oh my goodness, is so much, oh my gosh, so much Mars energy. Like, yes, I got super excited. But underneath the deck is Aries. Mars, definitely wanting to take action on something that might be pissing you off, to be quite honest with you. It does feel as if you're being very affected by Mars currently. And it kind of is telling you to slow down, Sag. Believe it or not. Like, don't let the feelings of the moment, or what might be happening, make you to do something rash. Okay? Because I'm feeling it, because you are. Look, and these are intense. Like, you're very much feeling the Mars energy. And what is the Mars energy? Mars is the planet of war, you know? and and we're seeing it, especially since you're being reminded to stay positive, right? And to see that everything that happens is neither good nor bad. And that's always what I talk about with karma, because I really feel like karma is one thing that people get a little twisty. You know, it's neither good nor bad. It's the same thing. And if someone's showing up to you and in a like a stormy kind of way and they're pissing you off, they're triggering you, you might need to remember that everyone's good and bad. Everyone has good and bad aspects to them. Underneath the deck is interesting because we have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Like, literally, it almost feels like storms are being called in to clear away for you, Sag. I don't know what it is exactly, but to be honest, with the Ace of Wands is reversed. Okay, so I do feel like there is possibly some Mars energy that's wanting to fight underneath the surface. It could be because of something happening. You know, it could be that it's like with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is reversed. Oh my gosh. It's you trying to get somewhere and just... I feel like the energy is just affecting you. Like the energy won't let you get anywhere. You know, maybe you have all these ideas coming in, right? But there's a lot, and this is something that plagues Sagittarius specifically. A lot of times we get so many ideas all at once, and then we'll start a bunch of things, right? And get nothing done. And, you know, I feel like Spirit is saying that, you know, you have to really focus on what's in front of you right now, what you need to take care of right now, you know? Yeah. I jumped ahead. And it's funny because there's some stuff happening. It feels very stormy to me. It feels like Uranus events, even though Uranus didn't come out. It definitely feels that way, you know, and maybe it's been that you haven't wanted things to change, or you haven't wanted to act on change, you know, because circle around the moon is here, and fear, you know, and this has been a change that has been brewing probably since the new moon, because it's making an entire, you know, travel around the moon. But, and it may be kind of like causing a little fear within you. Maybe there were some things you didn't want to end them, or you didn't want to have to do anything, or for certain things to change, and it's like they're changing. And Spirit wants you to know that there's a reason for the season. It's bringing balance in. And it might not feel that way, because it does feel a little stormy to me. And, you know, like unexpected events. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like the energy currently is affecting you so much. So much. If you have strong Aries in your chart, particularly, and especially if you have them in the nodes, like me. Okay. As far as like relationships, it's really interesting for me. Because I feel like you're, and this could be love relationships for you, because I feel like there's two different things going on here. I feel like there's people here that you're having problems with, but I also feel that this is leading you towards the people you're supposed to be around, the connections you're supposed to make. This is getting you on the right path, you know? because it does really feel like both. It does feel like endings and beginnings here for me, for you. Definitely for you. So, okay, let's get into it, Sag, because, you know, it's very interesting energy. Because the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups reversed is here. In terms of the kind of day you just want things to be good. You know, to be honest, you want things to be good. It could be that, though, you know, it does feel like someone, it could be family or just someone you're very close with, have some sort of foundation with. It feels very much like family, if I'm being real with you. They're just, oh, it just feels codependent. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to work it out, because this has very much a at home kind of thing. It definitely feels like whoever these people are, you've known them for a long time. You could have shared money with them, or, you know, and I feel like you want to work things out. Like you want to, like, fix whatever it is. But with the Queen of Cups reversed, that can really talk about someone being oversensitive and insecure and, you know, maybe even codependent, honestly. I just feel like this is someone or a group of people that you've known for a long time. Like, and that might be where it's at for you, why you want to work things out. But to be honest with you, this person does not have their stuff together. King of Pentacles reversed. They don't have their stuff together. And I feel like what the universe is telling you is you try to work things out because you have history, because you have a foundation. You want things to be good with this person or people. You want them to be solid. But what you're going to start to see is that that's not a reason to work things out. The length of time that you know someone, because people change, you know, and this person or people, like, they just show up in some really bad energy. Like, I feel like they might be jealous of you or you know, of course it says ungrounded. They aren't who you think that they were. This is definitely would be someone you have dealt with for a long time. Been very close to. There's just something about this person. I don't know what it is. But they show up in jealousy and bad decisions, and it's just, I don't like it. They're like, it's like you have a lot of feelings, but they think mostly about money and what they can get. And it doesn't feel good, and they might be using your connection to do that. You know? It's not great. It's not great, but I feel like you sense that, to be honest. Because what's working for you is the Nine of Wands, and you sense it, and you're going to, you know, it could be that you're setting boundaries with this person for sure. But what you're doing is pulling yourself back and protecting your own energy. And anything else like you need to protect. You definitely feel like you need to protect something here. Maybe it's your money, you know, but there's an air of codependence here, which I feel really lies in the fact that you feel a sense of loyalty to this person, even though they're not treating you well, or even though they're in this energy where they just don't have their shit together. And you know this, Sag, okay? So I feel like I'm not telling you something you don't know, because there's something telling you to guard yourself here. Something telling you that. And that the path that this is really making you rethink a lot of things, honestly. And it's really difficult because this is a challenge. Like, I might have to think about the path forward. There may not be one, is what you're saying to yourself. You know, and maybe like though the positive part that's coming in is that you're reassessing your future. You're not going to get stuck in this energy where you think about this and think about it and think about it and feel like hurt or whatever. You're going to say, well, you know what? Maybe I need to reassess the path that I have with this person or these people. You know, even though you're trying to do the best for them, but they seem intent on not caring about that. You're the one who is really considering your history. They are not. Okay, they show up in a I'm here for myself kind of energy. So, and they might even be jealous of things that you have. So you need to be really mindful of that, Sag. Like it's amazing the energy that is happening here, to be honest, because we're seeing like the devil reversed and the Ten of Swords. It's just you deciding to cut that off. Like, yeah, I've known you a long time. There's been a lot between us. We have a lot of history and a lot of good times, a lot of solid times. But I'm not going to let you treat me like this. And this is revealing to you a pattern about yourself, mainly in terms of what you take. And like how maybe with people that you've known for a long time, you see them in a positive way, because that's Sag wants to believe the best in everyone. But, you know, you're seeing them now. And you're seeing the codependency. And the codependency lies in the length of time that you've known someone. You know, treasure the good times, but that's not what's happening currently. And so, you know, it could be that you let this person get away with too much. You know, treat you in a particular way that has actually caused, it's revealing a pattern to you though, Sag. Even though it may not feel super good, it's revealing a pattern that you need to end. And that is, you know, I'm not going to allow people to treat me a certain way because we have history, or, you know, because there are other feelings. No, we are cutting that off. We are cutting that off. And, you know, it's kind of like the moment you do that, you're getting a fresh start, because you might be getting a dream, actually. The moon and vernal equinox, which the timing for that is a couple of days. So definitely the full moon may be revealing a lot to you, particularly a fresh start. Wow. Wow. Sag, I don't even know what to say here. But I can tell you that it doesn't cancel out the good things about what you share with this person or these people. But you're being called to see it right now. And what do you put up with because of that? That's the pattern that you're being called up to take a look at. Yeah. So the mystery is interesting. Heart and love. Succulent resilience. There's something good coming towards you. Kind of like a welcome distraction. And it's sitting in the heart. You know, it's sitting in love. All you've been through is kind of like you're being rewarded, Sagittarius. So, wow. I don't know what to say about this, because it feels like a lot. It feels like a lot, Sag. And it might be a struggle. But I do feel like even though you're ending this, you're also being called to, like, see the positive. You know, and also maybe even see the positive in this person, but not take their BS. That makes sense to you. Okay, well. It's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. And you're on your way to different connections, Sag. For sure. So I will be doing an extended today, and we will take a look at these energies more. And maybe I'll see you there. If not, toodles for now.